The official end date of the U.S. troop withdrawal from Afghanistan will be August 31st. But a small military ceremony in Kabul was a symbolic end to America's nearly 20 years of war there. General Frank McKenzie, the top U.S. military officer for the Middle East, called it an important milestone.
But it's not the end of the story. It's rather the end of a chapter. More chapters will be written and the narrative will continue.
The withdrawal is more than 90% complete, according to the military, with most Americans and equipment already gone. General Austin Scott Miller, the longest-serving U.S. commander in Afghanistan, is leaving too, with this ceremony marking the end of his command.
As I depart Afghanistan, I believe that it's very appropriate to remember sacrifice. The countries that have served here, many have lost service members, civilians. Our Afghan partners have lost service members. They've lost civilians. Our job is now just not to forget.
The Pentagon says it is planning another ceremony to honor the 800,000 American troops who served in Afghanistan, without offering further details. U.S. troops entered the country in 2001, targeting bases where al-Qaeda terrorists trained to launch the September 11th attacks that killed nearly 3,000 people.
We did not go to Afghanistan to nation build. And it's the right and the responsibility of Afghan people alone to decide their future and how they want to run their country.
The Taliban, who were toppled for harboring al-Qaeda terrorists, have accelerated attacks against Afghan forces since President Biden's ordered withdrawal began. They've nearly tripled the number of districts they control since May 1st, from about 75 to now more than 210 of Afghanistan's 407 districts, according to the Foundation for Defense of Democracy's Long War Journal.
What I tell the Taliban is they're responsible too. The violence that's going on is against the will of the Afghan people, and it needs to stop.
After August 31st, the Pentagon will continue to support Afghan forces financially and through aircraft maintenance support from outside the nation.
We're going to be giving them another 37 Black Hawk helicopters. That's more than they have right now. So in effect, doubling their attack helicopter capability. We're purchasing for them 3 more Super Tucano strike aircraft, fixed-wing strike aircraft.
Kirby and others say they are worried about Taliban military advances.
Carla, we are certainly concerned about the prospect that the social, economic, political progress that has been made in Afghanistan over the last 20 years could be harmed or put at peril.
But it's uncertain whether Afghan forces, who have greater numbers and more sophisticated equipment, will turn back the Taliban tide. Carla Babb, VOA News, the Pentagon.